You almost got to see Pete because I was like, oh, I was about to click the little thing and then I was like, oh, wait, it's Monday. This is just me today. Hello, everyone. I'm Mariah. This is Monday Makes with me. I do mayhem and magical things. Anyway, it's Monday. It's first Monday stream of the month. Therefore, we will be doing some color combo, collage prompts, and then who knows what, you know, that's a lot right there. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. All right. And of course, we've been starting early because I don't want to break the juju. It's good juju. Seems to be working. That's how I operate through life. We're not against burning sage.
Not at all.
Prayers, whatever. We'll take it.
Sacrifice?
No, we were not doing that. I mean, unless you want to like you could not like, you know, living things or anything. We're not doing any of that kind of business, but maybe giving things up like Lent, you know.
Well,
you could give up a few things. Like,
I could give up a few things.
I have a list if you wanna.
That's all right.
She's not in. She doesn't want to know my list. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an Arty friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town. It's been said by many across different channels and throughout the comment section. Mainly from Shauna. Shauna's a big boy. She says it a lot. I love it. Makes me so happy. It really does. You just have no idea. Yes, like it, love it, watch more of it. That's, you know, you like it down here. If you're new here, please subscribe. You will not be able to chat in the chat unless you are subscribed to the channel. If you aren't ready for that kind of commitment, I understand. No worries. Hang out, you know. Hey,
Rosemary, glad to hear that you're better.
Yes, we were just talking about that.
I told you that, you know, you'll have that one day that just kicks your
badootie. All right, letting everybody kind of roll in here because, yeah, we have been starting early and whatnot. Y'all need to get some thumbsy upsies. Come on now, sugar.
I got 11.
If you are looking for where to give the thumbsy upsie because you're on a mobile device or whatever, sometimes you have to click the little, like, there's 3 little dots. You can kind of swipe through the thing. It says, you know, close up. You can close the chat and then the little thumbsy upsie shows up. I don't love how they do that. It doesn't make it easy to, you know, like something on mobile. It's a lot easier on the desktop, but I know everybody's on their mobiles. Like, why? We're all sitting at a desk. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. Let's get hello to everybody because we got 1 more minute. Okay, so like I said, today we're going to be doing color combo. Boop, boop. It's backwards, sorry. It'll be forwards here in a second. I got stuff for collaging. P let me scan this and we can talk about that. I can kind of nerd out a little bit and she can give dirty looks and y'all can hear her sighing from wherever you're at. Are we
that kind of thing?
Yes, exactly. All right, so we've got Alicia is here and a Seminole Mind, that's Sue. Becky's here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy, Eddie, Jennifer McKinnon, Joanne Price, K-Pop Mama, that's Aubrey, Laura People. Hey, Laura, it's been a little bit. Love seeing you there. Lexi McGrath is here. Man, excited for y'all showing up. Thumbsy upsies. Carla just popped in there and handed Scandy. That's Nancy. Let's see. Miss Ava Lee is here. Myra. Organized Mom. That's Stephanie. She's here in the DFW area. I'm telling you. Hey, we went over to the Witty Wit candles. I'll talk about that a little bit. So we might do something if we can get in touch with these people and coordinate something. Might be a little thing, but just a little thing. Not a big thing. Baby steps, y'all. Patty Carey Art's here. Ricky Nordmeyer. Rosemary Staten. Here with her new knee. Is it 1 knee or 2 knees? They just do one at a time, don't they? I don't know. Sharon Brown's here. Star Traveler. That's Linda. Vanessa is here. And I like Hal. She is our pal. If I missed you, just holler. Adrian popped in up there. Hey, Adrian. Let me know. Give me pinky hello hands like Adrian did. See, you know. Tegan's here. She's the bookmaker. Pinka's in the house. She always gives me rose. I love it. Thank you, Pinka. Okay, let's go topside. Let's get this party started. I don't know about this lipstick color. It's a, you know,
kind of morbid.
It is. It's a little
livery.
Yeah. I mixed it.
Kind of brown.
Special blend. I don't like it.
You need something a little more upbeat.
It's just like some 90s.
But then you don't want to go too red because you look like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I don't, even though Izzy says, she's like, wear the red with the green. Oh. She really shouldn't be in charge of things yet. All right, top view. Here we go. Look at this. Okay. So, it is, the beginning of August. Obviously, we're, you know, August 3rd, but, you know, this is the first time I'm streaming in August. So, we've got the color combo. This is the color combo. You've got Bluebell, Chateau Rose, and Pastel Yellow with the mark making element of eyes. This is the Maker's Color Combo, August 26, 2026.
Did you bust off the stamps, the eyes?
No, we need to do that, though. If you could kind of make that happen for me, that would be super duper. I meant to do that. But you've got all the little itty bitties over it. Like, she's got them all. All of
Not
them.
all of them.
You got the 2 cases over there. So that means you got all of them. Anyway.
Well, I do, but I don't have the regular size eyeballs.
I don't want the regular size. We're going little. I like the littles.
Okay.
And then I messed up because, see, like, I make things a little bit bigger. I do alter. You can download these postcards over at Makers. Makers and Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group, where you can kind of get this business.
K-pop mama says she likes your lipstick.
Thank you. I don't know. Need a little warmth. Look like I might be in need of some oxygen. Like Mitch McConnell.
Good God, I hope you're not. I think he's...
Here, just leave it there. Just leave it there. Sorry.
Okay.
Just leave it there. Okay. What I did is I messed up and I didn't bring up, because see, on the one that Estella makes, it's smaller. I just like to make it bigger because we're on camera. And then I didn't update it from last month. She's hitting the thing. Sorry, that's her causing the earthquakes. So I just wrote it in because I've already backed these and I was ready, but not all the way ready. If you saw this the other day, hello Virginia. Hey Carrie Griffiths.
Hey, girl.
Eyeballs.
I found my dots, Carrie.
She found them. I don't know.
They were tucked back in a dark.
He doesn't know what you're talking about. Hey, this is not all the eyeballs. Because I want the little...
Those are what I have.
I understand.
And I have Egyptian.
Yes, I want that. And then I want the little pod ones. Give me your favorite. Look at this here. Let me show you. Give me your favorite. Because some of the ones that I want are in the favorites. I will hand it back over. She's giving me a real dirty look.
Don't be losing them in dark spots.
I've got... Yes, ma'am.
I think that's it. I think they're all in either one of those.
No, you said you made a container with your favorites and you wrote something green on it. That's the container I want.
It doesn't have any eyes in it.
That's not true. It has the little pod ones and it has the little boop. And then does... Oh, yes, good. This has the other... this has Becky's eyeball in it. I like that one,
Well, you
too.
make sure they all get back into that container.
Look at this.
That is mine.
She has now specified. These are her favorites. And they're written in green. And don't feel bad, because this will... Her favorites are this week. Because she always says, oh, I love that one. I love that one. She loves them all, y'all.
You need to make me some backups on some of those so I can have them distributed out.
The favorites need to be in everything.
Yeah, then I don't have to worry about it.
Right. Just repeats. Okay. So, basically, these were the ones that she was working with yesterday. But that's funny. See, this can be a little eyeball, and this one's going to be a little eyeball. So, yeah, we're gonna get to that. So that's the mark making hoop-de-doo. Now, collage prompts. Oh, here, and I gotta update because see, we're gonna be working in the book. I don't know if I'm gonna glue anything down in the book, and I didn't have P do my
I didn't do your page,
yeah,
so you can't do anything.
But it may not be an issue this time because I'm gonna do things a little differently anyhow. Now you got to be in charge of reading the chat.
Well, I'm fetching it back. I had to.
Oh yeah, she had to pull the thing.
That's why I keep
Oh wait, actually, we need to start here.
Hitting things.
Goodness, I really need to just put a tab on this. So, all right, I have everything written out in here.
Sophia says it's equivalent of soup of the day.
That's right. It should be on a chalkboard.
Yeah, with one of those really bright neon pens.
Oh yes, the waxy,
background.
yeah, not chalk, wax
shines up neon at night.
Yes. So this is what I do each and every month. Izzy, she saw this. She goes, "Ooh, flags." That's funny. She did some other funny things with it too, but anyway, I thought that was. Wrote out the colors. Eyes are the mark making. Collage prompts are door, watch clock time. Now I added some things, so like I went watch clock time. I can't remember exactly what it might just be one of those things. Butterfly, stamp, book library, and the theme is abstract. So, here's my thoughts for things. Because I was looking up stamps, and I was like, oh, abstract stamps, that's a cool idea. Oh, we didn't read the little... Do y'all want to read the tarot things?
Yes,
oh, yeah, we always enjoy that, don't we? Okay, we got to do that.
That always makes me
It's a good chuckle.
A good chuckle.
Now I was a little sad because we were running with a good theme of like the color combo matching kind of the page.
We kind of lost it.
But yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen this time. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it.
Well, you could come in with a marker and fix it.
It is what it is. All right, so our tarot guides for this month are the strength. August Strength card teaches us that true power comes from gentle confidence and inner courage, not from a foray or aggression from force. I was like, foray, that doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, this writing is a struggle for me because it's tiny.
The contrast is lacking.
Well, they needed to bold it. And I would appreciate like a sans serif font. That's just my feelings. This card reminds us that our greatest strength lies in our ability to tame our inner beast with love and patience. That's good stuff. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands celebrates recognition and public success. Hey, that kind of makes sense because you know what? We're going to hit our 1,000th stream on the 18th.
Amazing.
Also, I believe that we will be hitting 14,000 subscribers this month. I don't know when. It's just a willy-nilly thing.
Sophia turned. Did you say hello to Sophia?
Hello, Sophia. Hey, Peace Talks with Lynn. All right, anybody else?
And Gray went to the store, but she'll be brought back soon.
Oh, she's going to the bike shed with Paula.
Bike shed.
No, she didn't. I don't think she's actually going to the store. This card encourages us to own achievements while inspiring others through our authentic self-expression and generous leadership. Hey, look at that. See, that's what we're trying to do over here. I don't know about this authenticity. I think it's a little overused. I'm like, just be you. Like,
what's overused?
Being authentic. I mean, what else are you going to be doing? I know there's a lot of people that are not authentic, but that's not something we struggle with.
Some of them are, and you wish they wouldn't be. I mean, there's always that. Yeah.
Like, some people should
be a little less authentic. Your authentic is overwhelming me. Pull in a little fake stuff here. Foam me out. Okay?
Foam me out, baby. Foam me out. Because your authenticity is really
annoying the bejesus out of me.
That's so good. Oh, yes. Okay. What's Lexi saying here? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Good gosh, I'm gonna get my.
I'm supposed to be reading this. You just take care of your business.
Okay, we'll find out what Lexi was saying because
I don't know. She says
There's so much
negative
room on that
space
page, but
is an important element of design.
yes, yes. I mean, you should leave breathing room, but there was plenty. There was plenty to make it bigger and more legible. That is 100%. Okay, sunflower. Ooh, sunflower, marigold, and bay laurel. Is that like a bay leaf? Is that like what you put in soups and things?
I'm thinking so.
Or in the
I think that you can overdo
roast?
a bay leaf.
I agree with that. Some people get too crazy, and it makes me crazy digging them out of things too.
Well, I don't like them crackling them up. Ugh. I want to see that whole leaf so I can get that sucker out of there.
Mm-hmm, that's true too. Mm-hmm. Leave it whole so I can pick it out.
Bay and laurel are the same thing, Eddie says.
Okay. Wonderful. These sun-loving plants celebrate Leo's radiant energy and support confidence, creativity, and recognition. See, I'm telling you, it's all lining up, y'all. Love it. Planetary alignment. Ask Neil deGrasse Tyson how he feels about that.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I watched that other guy, and
Which
he
guy?
talks about
Which
the
guy?
one that Sophia watches. Okay, he mixes science and the whole planetary alignment thing, and he makes some observations about sunspots, earthquakes, and there's a correlation. Now, granted, it's not something that you can definitely prove because, you know, you can't, but you can in the sense of how often it happened or when it happened and make that.
Well, I truly believe that, like, I mean, we know that even the barometric pressure messes with, like, I mean, those of you that have migraines and things of that nature, or those of us that have, you know, getting older,
joints.
We feel it. Obviously, that is having some effect on us. So, you know, there's truth to it. There is science. Some of it's a little heebie-jeebie, though. That's
okay,
all right.
Karen jumped in here.
Hello, Karen. That's like paint on paper. That's Karen McCoy.
And Patty Carey Art.
Mm-hmm. She's been here.
Okay.
She's saying hello to folks. All right, carrying on here. Sunflower connects us to solar power and optimism. We need that. Marigold offer protection and enhances psychic abilities. And bay laurel has long been associated with victory, honor, and achievement. Some people need to be slipping bay leaves and all kinds of things.
Well, they used to make the little headdress thing.
Oh, is that the thing? Okay. Should hand those out.
Yeah.
On Capitol Hill. Crystal companions. You got sunstone, citrine, and pyrite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold. The golden solar trinity radiates confidence, abundance, and creative power during Leo's peak summer energy. Sunstone connects us to solar vitality and leadership qualities. Citrine manifests abundance and creative inspiration, and pyrite attracts prosperity while boosting confidence. There you go. All right. Hey, I think that's all some good stuff we can get behind.
Yeah. The winner of the Boston Marathon is crowned with a laurel wreath. And Paula is eating a big egg sandwich.
Big egg.
We don't know if it's from an ostrich or an emu.
Okay. Or is it just a big chicken? Let me tell you. Hey, the HEB eggs, did you see the price difference in those? It's fantastic. Don't be buying Vital Farms. The beige farmer talks very, disparagingly about them. And I was like, oh, it's good to know some of these things. I like him. He's legit. Anyway, there we go. All right, so back to the collage prompts. My whole idea with it was, all right, so I had started out, I was like, okay, I was looking for a stamp. And then when I was looking for a stamp, I kind of came up with something abstract. And then I was like, that kind of reminds me of the Hundertwasser house. I don't know if it's Hunder or I can't remember. Unter.
Unter.
Anyway.
Okay, Seabasket just showed up. Paula, I already said that. Somebody else. Yanka.
Hello, Yanka. So what we're going to do here is I may not do like legit color combo, like, hey, we're just sticking to these colors. I am going to apply the color combo to these things that already exist because I just think, you know, some of it's kind of already there. We're just going to either heighten it up or add or do those things while we also collage. Now, when P showed me her artwork from the other day, do you have the original there so I could show folks? I did a pretty decent job. Now I could do a little extra.
Crap, I bet it.
I could do extra. But here is the original. Now, obviously the blues are way more intense, but maybe that's what we go ahead and do and add in. But it was kind of interesting that they hit the color combo more so in their printed, you know, from printed version versus the original. But we can add some of this back in and create some of that depth. That's one of the crazy things about, like, once you turn something digital and then you print it, it flattens it out because all the colors are on like an equal level. Like, there is actual texture within this. And then as you layer, even though it may be just like little bits, that depth is not only
Seabasket.
You know, physical, but, you know,
Darlene.
Visual. Yeah.
Or Ellen.
Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen. Okay. And Darlene popped in there.
Well, it's over, Mary Ellen. It's over. We can... August. We're going to be better. July was a bit rough.
Well, it was hot as Hades, too.
And yeah, and it's a lot going on. And I don't know. It was a rough month.
In some parts of the...
Yeah. So, this was my first version. And then I tried to pump up the blue a bit more and get a little bit darker. But then, you know, see, it starts to darken like everything. Unless I want to start going in and picking out pieces, which I could do. Like, and a lot of times when people are doing reproduction or reproducible art, they go in and do those sorts of things. I figured that we're mixed media, so we're going to try to kind of maybe do some of that here. But what I was maybe thinking, rather than P having to, you know, usually she gessos the page for me. All right, I gotta get these out of here. We didn't do very good in July. I'm just telling you.
Hello, Dorothy. You didn't remind me. Or
energy. I know, but
and here's Petri. Good morning.
See, look, this is what we accomplished in July. That was it. And that's kind of the feeling of July. It was hot. We may come back to that some other day. I gotta put it in the back because it's making me crazy when I'm trying to find the howdy do. See, and it's locking in. It's locking in, y'all. I do love this book. I noticed that they're already pushing for the 2027. I don't know that I'm gonna work in. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, you know, I really did. My most favorite size is that, like, half size book. I just like this. This is a little chunkier and harder to work with here, especially on screen.
Yeah, it takes up too much room.
Yeah. So I wish they would make a little half version.
You were getting ready for your vacation is probably why you didn't. Because she always reminds me and I do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it if she doesn't remind me because I don't think about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I think what I'm going to do is kind of cut because I have two of these. And so I can layer it. We can create pockets with it. And then I do have my pieces. So, by the way, I have actually been to the Hundertwasser house. See, that's me smoking a cigarette on the patio. And it was so wonderful because they'd put out all these pumpkins because it was October. And Ingrid, that's my aunt, she was like, man, this is so strange. You know, normally she's like, it's kind of interesting how much like kind of Halloween stuff had come over to Austria. Yeah, right.
The culture.
Yes. And so it was, she's like, this is just fascinating to see all the pumpkins around the little patio out there. And see, we even just took a picture of the patio because it was great. And then these were the tickets to get in. And I actually have them glued to the frame. And then this I bought out front from a little artist. And so this is all in like floating glass. And that is just, doop, doop. These are really cool. The tickets. And supposedly, like, if you went multiple times, like, you could
put the puzzle together.
Yeah. And Ingrid was nice enough to let me have her. She's not sentimental like that. She's weird.
Makes a nice little vignette.
So then I was like, all right, I'm going to stay on track with the whole Hundertwasser and I think it's either Frederick or Frederick. Hundertwasser is his name. So he's the artist. And that's like an apartment building. And then they have like a little museum thing in the shops and the this and the that. But he actually like designs all sorts of things. He has all these stamps. And I was like, so I did, 2 different sizes. I liked this one the most. I really wish it was, Vienna, Austria, but, being picky choosy. So then we've got watch time. And I actually have a watch. I could not find the darn thing. I have it somewhere because I was going to take a picture of it because that's what I bought at the gift shop. And it's kind of like a Swatch watch. And I couldn't find one online. I may have found it, but I couldn't remember if that's the one or not. Because it's been so long since I've seen it. It's just in a box. Anyway, that's just a side note.
Well, my Lucien Picard is in a box somewhere, too.
Somewhere. But see, look, here's a butterfly. So this is one of his pieces. I can't remember if this is just in a book or if this is, some of this is like murals and things of that nature. And then this is a book about him and his art. There's like a really cool like double set of books in the thing.
Oh.
It's very pricey. But I just thought we would collage all that together.
Well, we need to check out thrift books. Somebody may, died. And...
So that's what we're going to do. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Enough talky.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's glue some things down. All right. So the darker one, it's kind of funny that it really isn't. Okay. This is the darker one. I want this one for top. We're going to glue this down in the background. This is just going to be our background, but I'm going to cut it up and piece it like I normally do. We've done some of that with the previous months. I'm going to get her done, though. And I was like, well, this is kind of a great opportunity because, like, I had done this back in, just so you guys get an idea, which is nice about working in this book because it's like, hey,
it's right there. You don't got to fetch it.
Yeah, here's sort of where we were working from. Shauna, hey, I messaged you, girl. And then we got to show you something. You got them here?
Yep.
Here. Now, if y'all show up over at CAW, you can request bookmarks, but you got to show up to CAW. See,
yeah, we're not doing them from here.
We will bribe you, but Shauna's here, so she gets to. Okay, we're gonna go. All right, we'll get back to this here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. What number do you want, Shauna? And Carrie, did you see what P ended up doing with it? She finally found that this is what she was talking about with the, little spatter stamps because she'd lost it on her desk. We should, like, embed magnets in them so then we can use the little magnet stick to find.
Seriously.
Number 3. Look, that was the one.
Which one was that?
Oh, actually, that's the one Pete. She goes, are you sure she doesn't want this one? I said, I don't know. Because, see, I had said this one.
Yeah.
So, that's the one. All right. Cool.
Okay.
If you want to know more about the bookmarks, you got to go over to CAW. There you go. All right. So, back in April is when, see, P had to, this is original artwork. Now, she said I couldn't have it. She wasn't going to let me do that to this, which was fine because actually that gave me the idea that I could layer it up and do more with it. But how this all came together was cutting up original artwork and then creating the different pockets and things in here along with stamping. Now, I think what we're going to end up doing is stamping on top of with our eyeballs in the color combo kind of thing. But
oh, Jess Cherry 404 says,
this is the idea.
I have a big Hundertwasser poster on my wall. It says, you are a guest of nature. Behave.
Love that.
I love it.
Okay. So I'm going to cut out some general sections here and then we'll piece it back together. What I'm basically trying to do is create some areas that we're covering up the main back part of the page. And then we'll layer in the other ones to create the pockets. Then piece in our different things for the different prompts. That's the idea. So we're going to get to it. Now, I don't know what we want to talk about while we're, you know, cutting things out and gluing things down. If y'all have questions.
Yes, Virginia, getting older and figuring out medical is a challenge, trust me, oh my Lord.
Yes.
And if you're a veteran and you have to deal with the government, it's doubly complicated. And
especially if you aren't like a chatty talker person, and you can't really advocate for yourself. Makes it extra hard.
And you know, the whole thing is
and then if you don't have your wife
sometimes
the people actually talk to you.
He will tell me.
Please don't talk.
Are you going to talk today?
Please don't talk.
And I said, of course I am, because you don't.
Yes.
But he thinks it's being a whiny. You know, the whole Marine ethos.
Yeah. They need to go through some deconstruction training on how to like advocate for their
turn into a wine bag.
Yeah.
I could help him out with that.
Yeah, you have perfected certain aspects of it.
Yeah, I go in and I alienate the doctor right away.
She does.
No reason to, you know, beat about the bush.
I will tell you, it was so great because she likes me to go in with her, which I think is kind of funny because once again, you know, it's like she doesn't have any problems advocating for herself, but I think she does need somebody just to kind of give her the look and understand that she's being inappropriate.
I need for you to help me remember what they said.
She also needs somebody to tell her. Or also, like, remember I was telling you that we should have somebody travel with us and be able to, like, explain who we are.
Stop being so authentic.
Yes, stop being so authentic. Be kind.
Dial that authentic back a bit.
These people are here to help you. Stop being such a...
See, Karen says she goes with Mr. McCoy also.
Yeah. Oh, this is just so much fun because, you know, when you have something like this, you see different things.
Oh, yeah, when you isolate different parts of it design,
and try to pick out, okay, well, where am I going to cut? And, all right, how am I going to use that maybe later? We're keeping all the parts because we will need it. But see, isn't that cool? But see, we got to get this apart so we can then adjust it because we're covering up the bottom. That's going to come in there. Yeah. Maybe I just glued down some of that, and then these are my parts. I don't know. I'm doing a good job.
I agree, Jennifer. I think sometimes that, you know, as you age, you do become invisible. That it really isn't. I don't have that problem, but I do sometimes feel like.
Oh, you've had moments.
Yes, when I feel invisible. And a lot of times it's because of the surroundings. As you age, your hearing becomes less acute. And if you are in a busy, loud room, you can't hear people.
I will tell you, when she has any of her hearing issues, that's when she becomes the most angry and isolated.
Yeah.
Because she get, you know, it gets tiresome saying, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What are you saying? You're like, fine,
after a while,
whatever.
You just give up. And now I understand Carmichael, you know, he would just take his hearing aids out and put them in his shirt pocket. And we would talk to his shirt pocket.
Okay. So I kind of dig this being, see, this turns into an eyeball. And are we still going to be able to see that? Maybe. I don't know. And it's nice, again, that this is just
I thought about making that into an eyeball, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, and they don't hear you. Well, they do hear me because I don't beat about the bush.
No.
And it's just like, if they don't give me the right feedback the first time, I will say it again until they do. I don't mind doing that at all.
No, it makes the rest of us very uncomfortable.
It does. But, I just figured that, that is not my problem. It's yours. You own it. And you have to learn how to say no. I went to this.
Karen, I will tell you, she has been getting such a chuckle about
it.
She told Sister Susie about, didn't you tell Sister Susie?
Yeah.
You were telling somebody about it, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to this, and this was when I was in Alaska. That's how long ago it was. And they wanted to give me preemptively blood pressure medicine. And I said, what a bunch of BS. Are you kidding me? I said, I don't know if you've read about the side effects of this stuff. I assume you have since you're in a doctoral position here. But I don't think so.
She was a no thank you.
She said, I will note that on the chart. And I said,
please
you can just note anything you want to there, honey. I don't really care. And furthermore, I won't be coming back here, so I don't care what you can stick that where the sun don't shine.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't go back.
There we go. Look at
and
that.
She
That's
was
some good stuff.
She was huffy.
She was huffy. You should have asked how much money she was making from it all.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell by all the little knick-knacky things they've got on their desks there that, have stamps of pharmaceutical companies.
They've been claimed.
Notepads and pens and paperweights and that kind of crap.
Their merch.
Their merch. And then, it's really disgusting when you look back there on their bookcase and they've got winners' awards for the most pills pushed.
It doesn't say that, but it does say that.
Yeah. They're always lucite with some kind of backlighting or some kind of stuff, I'm making this stuff up.
No, you were not. But that's such a, it's a very astute.
It's a sad commentary.
It's a sad commentary, but it is also a very astute observation that I don't think, a lot of people would kind of necessarily put all that together. Certainly not before. I think people are definitely picking up on this business these days, but all right, are we loving this? Can we just stop and pause and love the art?
I'm really enjoying your cutting process and seeing how
I choose things. Wonderful.
That kind of looks like a colon.
Well, we're talking about all this.
Yeah.
Maybe this is going into my brain here. Gonna hand out some loose trophies here in a minute.
You just get me started on this medical. You should have seen me when I went with Ben to the doctor. I watched her checking her watch, and I just went right on. I was like, I've been here before, and I haven't got my 2 cents worth in. So I just, and she just nodded. I like it. I like his doctor. She's I'm guessing she's from Pakistan. I'm not sure. But, she's Asian of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a lovely, lovely accent. And she has the most beautiful hands. Some people's hands are really, really pretty. You just notice them.
Well, and sometimes with those poor doctors, because they've been washing their hands all day and whatever, they are rough.
I don't know. I guess she doesn't wash up as often.
Well,
as
or
some others.
She keeps lubricated.
This is probably true. When I go to have my feet, I don't do it anymore because I can't sit still that long. But pedicures, they would say, Mrs. Carmichael, you need to use more lotion on your feet. I said, it makes them greasy and they slip around in my Birkenstocks.
I'd rather be crusty than greasy.
The crust grips. The lube slides.
We're learning things. Y'all.
I'm glad to help y'all out.
Good gosh. If you're new here.
Oh my gosh, seriously. You wrote down, well, that's a good thing to do. And then she wrote answers to everyone. Yeah, I think that is pretty amazing. You need to hang on to her. She's a
keeper.
She's a keeper. That isn't my experience.
There we go. All right. Now, the reason I'm kind of just working on the outer edges here is it's like, okay, some of this is going to get covered up, which is a little bit sad because it is quite wonderful. See, this is always my dilemma. But we got to cover up the background, that's for sure.
Well, Karen said her new doctor's amazing. She took her off 3 meds and said you don't need that.
There you go.
No kidding. Well, you know, the first time I had a blood pressure issue, I went to a doctor and she was Indian. I loved her. In Lubbock, remember her? Mm-mm. And she said, Patricia, I am going to recommend some. She gave me a list of books to read. Hey, she had my heart right there.
I got
gave
this.
Me
I can read.
She said, I can give you some meds for this. But if it were me, I wouldn't take them. I said, you don't need to convince me. I'm on your
we're together
there. And so she recommended meditation. She said, when you start feeling this, you just need to stop yourself, and you can whatever. She said, you can do this.
Regulate.
You can regulate. And blood pressure meds was the first one. Yeah. Okay. So those things, if you take them, and I had Mariah printed off the list for me. I took it in, and you know, she said, well, here's where we are with all of this. Unfortunately, and I think part of Van's problems are created by the meds that he has taken over the years. Because I can remember, you know, his first incident, we went into the hospital and the doctor said, I wished I had a heart as healthy as yours.
Yeah, and then
all of a sudden,
it wasn't.
You know, we have a pacemaker. Isn't that interesting? I'm telling you, I think the pharmaceutical industry is evil.
It can be, but I also think that certain meds are lifesavers. So it's not just a one thing.
Aha. Yes, you need to be read up on whatever it is, because you can't count on them to give you the full thing here.
And this is why I think it's also very important to ask questions, and also like what you're willing. I think that was really interesting that, you know, she knew. She's like, hey, here's another route to take here.
Oh, yeah, the VA loves meds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Also, I forgot to say, now, since it's the beginning of the month, there are new designs out. So if you weren't here yesterday, we showed all those again. And then, oh my gosh, the videos that have been coming out. I was just so amazed at Darcy. So she showed all of her doodle lines and things, and you know, it was just.
And did you see
so
Sophia? Her plethora.
Yes. Now that's over. You got to watch. You got to go to Instagram or to Makers for that. That's the Makers Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group. That's our Facebook group. If you're new here, you should, you know, and if you're on Facebook, I get it. If you're not, totally get it. But it's a great place to be.
Karen says, buying more paint lowered her blood pressure, and doing more walking the property, screaming at falling leaves. That's helped my pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
See, all of these things.
Oh, you posted more today.
Wonderful. And Miriam's just been doing videos. And
Christy Hartman got me wanting to buy some pastels.
Oh, she's got some great videos out too.
I like oil pastels. Now, some people like chalk pastels. I used to do chalk pastels, but
you dry your hands
with my
out.
eczema, I mean, it is just
it's brutal.
It is brutal because I can't help myself, you know, smooshing stuff around with my fingers and whatnot.
I can't.
And after a while, I mean, it just, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, intuitively designed. She loves the coffee circles. I know, and you know, Mariah just showed one of them.
Of the what?
Carrie showed all of them. He used almost all of the coffee circles.
He did. He used 4
1, 2,
of the
3,
sets.
4.
4 of the 5.
5.
Yeah.
6. I think he used 2, 3 of the little separate ones. I can't remember. But I got an idea for this.
Good.
It kind of reminds me of, you know, it's McCoy mashup, which I think is really great, is to take, you know, the parts of stencils and of the ones that are on there representative, then cut those up and putting there. Hi, Miriam. And Dana. Hello, Dana. Yeah, I like gelatos, but I don't like gelatos as much as I like oil pastels. I think gelatos are...
It's a different...
They're just a little crayony.
It's a different animal.
Tis. That's a good way to put it.
It's a different animal. I just don't know if I want that on top of... See, I like it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to have both things. We're going to have both things, y'all. Here's how we get both things.
Well, what are you going to do with all that part of the page that...
What you going to do with all that? What you going to do with all that?
Writing on it.
Well, remember, covering it up. I'm building a border to cover up the page, right? Because the rest of this is going to be pockets and things to hold our stuffs.
Oh, okay.
At least that's my, you know.
Yeah, Carrie's coffee circle video was great, and what he ended up with there.
It was really,
you know, Carrie, I think
job.
one of the aspects of a video that really, you know, demonstration type thing, so you consider it successful, is how stimulating it was in the respect that it generates a lot of other ideas that could be done.
All right, we're going to start tacking some of these things down. Because I just got to, because I got too many floaty little pieces hanging out.
But I'm still concerned about those words in the background.
I understand.
Don't you need to do your background first?
This is the background. Pretty much. But what you're saying is I've done such a good job here that you want this to be what is seen on top.
Yeah.
Well, maybe what we could do here. Okay, I got an idea. Because I kind of agree with you. And it's like, this is what I want to do on the foreground.
Well,
but
here,
also
you just need a solid color. Let me find you something. Let me find you something.
You find me something, Patricia.
I'm gonna get you something.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Here, look at this. I really hate giving this up, but...
Well, that makes me happy. That means it's something good. It's not just giving me crap.
Here, this is really crap. I'm gonna... Here, you can have this.
I don't know this is our thing, though. I don't know that this goes with that. That's what I'm saying. Here, look. You look at it next to each other. This is not giving me, like... And it's see-through.
It's the same color as that dadgum sunflower over there. You're supposed to put it behind everything.
I understand.
So you're going to cover most of it up. Of course, it's just fine.
Well, but it's going to be, it's see-through. So we're still going to see the words, but maybe that's okay.
What? It's see-through?
It's see-through.
Well, shucky darns.
Mm-hmm. I'll lift this up.
Let's see what this one looks like.
I was afraid of that.
This has got orange on it. But it's definitely opaque and it's kind of yellow.
Well, I don't know why you're obsessed about the yellow. I'm not obsessed about the yellow.
Look at this.
Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. A little less bling blingy. I like that, I think. All right, let's stack everything on top of this. All right, here, you can have that one back.
Well, good, because I thought that was a big...
Most excellent. Okay, see, this is why I gotta tack these pieces together because I've worked hard to put them in places that I wanted them. Well, that's going to have to lean off that way. That's fine. I like that.
Well, if you just glue the parts together, then you don't have to worry about it.
Talking the same thing. Same thing.
I do have opinions.
She do.
Mariah, she's always offering up some kind of disclaimer on my opinions.
Well, I kind of have to. It's you know, if people are new here, they need to understand that.
Yeah, I've used some of those Caran d'Ache things, and
she likes them.
I do like them, but I just they're not quite as punchy as I want them to be.
Okay, that's a good piece. This is a good piece. We're gonna go boop boop.
Miriam says that you're doing papal pieces surgery.
Yes, and that's gonna go over there, and then we need that little piece somehow. But what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna make an executive decision and glue this little booger-boo down and cover up everything that we need to cover up, and then build on top of it.
There you go. That was I approve of this.
Do you approve of this? Wonderful.
I do approve of it. And see, I have some people agreeing with me here.
Wonderful.
Oh, I heard that rip.
Now, this is wet shrink tissue, so of course, see, it tears in the one way.
With my ruler?
We go through this each and every time.
I just throw it out there. She might,
know.
It's like Nathan, before he got his driver's license, every time he left the house, he'd say, can I borrow the car?
No, can I drive?
And I'm like, no. I said, why do you keep asking? He says, there's always a chance you might change your mind.
Optimism, y'all.
Oh, Sophia says, not punching needleclose. She says, really, they are so pigmented and delicious. Maybe I'm not thinking about the same thing that you are.
That could be true.
I have so many of those different crayon things that I have a hard time. I don't know what I did with my... We're
going to go to the edge of the page with this. Y'all see that? That's professional right there. Just want you to know. Boop boop beep doo doo. Now, what I think I'm gonna do with this.
You hand me those pieces. I want those edges.
Well, I might use them, so I'm gonna keep them until. But yes, whatever I don't use is definitely all yours. I'm gonna cover that up. It's just kind of over it. All right. Well, what I want to do here. This is bamboo, by the way.
Intuitively designed says, how the hell do you tag people here? Oops, sorry, my frustrations are out. I don't know. You type in their name.
Oh,
and make it real.
Yeah, and it doesn't work on. There's certain devices it doesn't work on, but if you put the @ symbol and then write the name, then it'll highlight their name. If that's what you're wanting to know.
Yeah, I think the reason that I don't like the woodies, remember that thing that I made and then I came in and added because I wanted to do pencil work also, and it just smushed them all together. I didn't like that.
Yeah. All right, do we keep the grunge down here? Do we like that? Because remember, this is just going to get glued down here like that anyway. Seems kind of a waste of it, right?
Yeah.
Or do we like that?
I don't know. I don't think the grunge works with what you've got. It's
okay.
Because it's the other stuff is too formal.
Yeah, see, that looks better. That's a cleaner, nicer. We need to go to the edge on that.
You need cleaner, nicer.
Perfect. Okay, that's what we will do there. Just going to use the scissors on that because we're going in the other direction, and I don't want this. I want it to just basically run up against the edge of the paper.
I think that's more better. Neons are not like gelatos in that they are not soft and lipsticky. Yes, there you go. they are really like a proper crayon. Think Crayola, just super lush and highly pigmented.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that I guess I don't like them because of the way I work. You know,
it's a me thing. It's not you.
It's a me thing. It's not a you thing. It's a me thing. And the me thing is that I really like coming in with my textured gesso.
Yeah.
You put textured gesso over the top of those things, and they just smush out into gray goo.
Goo. No goo. No goo.
I had to wipe it all off almost and start over. But now the thing about, I've never used them like directly on the plate, so that is an idea, because then when you go over the top and you pick them all up.
I'm telling you, she can always be convinced. So if she's hating on something, just give her a minute.
Well, you know what?
That's all right.
I'm willing.
Nobody's mad at you about
entertain an idea.
It's just sometimes you are a little abrasive with your at the start.
Because I'm a passionate kind of person.
I know that's
right. I do not go through life at half steps here.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Again, I'm a professional.
I'm gonna wait until she flips that wiggly sucker over and see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's a big piece. And Sophia says, have you seen the flowers that I have been coloring round with Neo? Okay, well, see, I didn't know that's what you were doing. But I'll pay more attention. Didn't realize that was what
was happening.
What was happening there.
Look at that, y'all. That's some professional stuff right here. Thank you, Sue. I have hidden these from her.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have picked that background, but now that you've got it down there.
Yeah, I think it's working pretty good. But let's, we're going to put our thing here. Look at this. I even like that that's dipping down out of there like that. That's nice. But, I want to keep this as a pocket. So, I think we're only going to glue
the edges.
Yeah, but I got to get the rest of this down so we know what what was behind.
Okay, now I'm missing some of the stuff going on here.
Do we like this? Do we?
Okay, Joan Monroe says, missed the beginning. Looks like Mariah's having fun. Hi, I am. And yeah. The water beside your plate and dip in the water and draw and dip again. Yeah, okay.
All right, we're going to go a little bit differently with this. I may regret it, but I'm also just trying to kind of get her done too, so we can move on to the more fun stuff. This is the less fun, but this is like, taping off the room. We gotta do it.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people that like the Neo.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not a big fan. You know what I like? I like to use. Number one, they're too fat. I don't like that.
Do you know what we're talking about? You remember your little red cases? You know which ones those are. The Caran d'Ache.
Yeah.
Caran d'Ache. Karen.
No.
Is it Karen? Okay.
If I'm doing the watercolor medium pencils, I like the pencils, as I can control them. Thank you, Sophia. I will check it out. And Yanka says, okay. She said she'll catch the rest later. Bye.
All right. I like this glue because it dries pretty darn quick. And it's still like movable. This is the Arty Fairy Godmother turned me on to this stuff. I haven't looked back since. I do like it.
I don't have any of that on my side.
This is not, let me just tell you. If you were a gluer like P Glues, this is not your glue. This is you have to be a bit more strategic. Strategery.
Strategery has never been my long suit.
And especially in gluing is not her. It's not her thing.
Okay, well, they're talking about different kinds of crayons here.
Oh, good. I like that word. Oh, good gosh. Come over here and let me see you there.
Oh, she says that glue is not cheap.
Oh, is it not? If you want something that is a bit more reasonably priced, the Mart is my second favorite to this stuff right here. But I will tell you, you need to use it up. Because at this point, like, it starts to get pretty thick. And because of its little spout and what's it, it can make you a little bit mad.
Well, you could just get a long brush and dip it down in there.
Yeah, you could keep that don't cut the tip, because you cut it to figure out how much whatever. But if you just use it out of the thing, then you're probably going to be better. But yeah, it does dry up a little bit faster. It's a bit thicker overall. It gives you a little bit more time. This one, like you need to know where it's gonna go. It's a skill. You gotta put it down and be okay with where it is, because it doesn't slide around too much. But I like it.
I like Blick.
She likes her Blickerick. I don't care for that stuff. Because I don't want to cover the things that... See, like, if I put, like, the Blickerick stuff down on this, you wouldn't see the shiny. It makes the shiny go away. I don't want shiny... Well, it doesn't
all the way, but
I don't want shiny
tap
go away.
It back.
I don't want shiny go away. Keep the shiny. Shiny, happy people.
Joanne says she uses the Linco because it is archival. And it's used in bookmaking by a lot of artists. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about here.
All right, now we got to think about our pockets and who's it, what's it. Because the other thing I can do with the pieces that I have. All right, so if this is our pack, I don't know. See, this is where I struggle. I am struggling. Because I want all this to be down here. Just love the blue stuff on this. And it really makes this all better. Like, this is still sort of, like, not ideal, but it's better. Now that we've got the limey yellow business going on. Limey yellow business. I think this needs to go upward. I need to trim that up some. Do we make this connection? Maybe.
Well, I don't know how archival Dick Blick is.
Blickerick? Well, you could look it up. I'm sure they'd probably tell you something.
And I don't use archival masking tape either. I didn't even realize there was such a thing. And I guess in some cases I should, but mostly when I cover it up with paper mache stuff on top of it.
Yeah, most likely it's not going to be
I don't think it's going to be like an issue, because as long as it's sealed, it isn't going to do anything.
All right, like that's mainly an issue. Like if you're mounting things, artwork or whatever, you do want it to, because otherwise it will eat up the paper or turn yellow and do funky things. That's funky things, y'all. All right.
Bye, Rosemary.
Bye, Rosemary. Thanks for hanging. All right, let's cut out some of our other pieces. I don't know if this goes together, or maybe we just do these pieces and parts as a separate thing on our postcards.
Yeah, I was going to say you can glue those down to the back of your postcards.
I can do that. And then the postcards can be a collage it's a diptych. Yeah. So this is I will continue on with this. I just, I kind of want to move on to the next thing. So that way you guys have a vision of, all right, this is going to be our pocket area. I still got some work to do there, but I see that's already looking really cool.
I applaud your choice on that background. I think that it really was a good
other
choice.
Yellow, I think it would have been too much.
Because the yellow that is down there goes with the yellow that's on
and it's nice that
print.
we have these shapes that break up the yellow and help kind of bring in some of the other elements that are happening here in our, front pocket piece. That's my feeling. Okay, and then I'm going to put these in here because we may need them. We may need those. But we're going to move on to our postcard pieces, which are where? There they are. Okay. I'm going to get the book out of the way.
Yes, I know about starch because my great aunt and great grandmother used to starch their doilies and make them into like Ripley affairs.
Yes. All right. Now here's the question. Do we do the two that are like this? I could even do a 3. And we just work on the back, and then when you put them all together, I think that's kind of a cool idea. That's not a terrible idea. So we could just glue these together, and then we'll cut them back apart once we have our, but this will be our base. Do we like it centered up, or I could even just slide it over like so?
And then that gives reference to the puzzle part.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at you.
All right, so I just need to get some things down to hold them. Boop. That's going to be that. Let's just, we're going to work kind of fast and loose, y'all. Fast and loose. Telling you, we should have got that one patch that was like.
Okay, so what's
overthinking whatever? Who's it? What's it? All right, we need the butterfly. This is the butterfly.
Leaving to go feed herself.
Okay, bye, Sophia. This is our butterfly. Maybe we see that almost goes. So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. And then
I don't know what all this name calling, and I don't know what they're talking about there.
I don't know either. Do I need to get involved?
I don't know.
Just making these a little bit more fun so it isn't like a straight cut. Although we are going to kind of straight cut this. Alright, so we'll do something at the top there. Well, or no, actually what we're going to do is bust this apart. Because I would rather my seams and things, I would rather fill it in the middle than make it the thing at the top or the bottom. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I agree with that.
This is something that...
Oh, fast and loose, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, put it back in the box and get another pair.
Get another. Okay, so this is our da-da-da. We're going to line that up at the top. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. Normally I would say...
I'm going to have to check out this Hundertwasser person. He looks like he's kind of a mix between, what's his, Munch and, Munch. And,
well, and we probably want this to come... Because we want a little bit of all of it on all three, right? Yes.
Or, Gaudi in the architecture.
Yeah. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Well, you could tape your cards together on the other side of some of that crap tape.
I really should. It might bubble up in places, but at this point, like with what I'm doing, I don't care. Like, I think the benefit of that is greater than what a little bumpy tape might be.
Here, right here.
Oh, good God. Just
new roll.
She's building sculptures. She's building. There's organic sculpturing happening all the time.
Some of it snaps off. It scares the bejesus out of you.
I did yesterday. I was attacked. It was an art crime.
Well, if you did it on the other side, you know, honey, you wouldn't.
Oh, no, I'm just going to glue over it and cut it. Nah, we're going to, this is part of the design. We're committed.
Yeah.
Listen.
Whatever. Okay, somebody named Seeger showed up.
Oh, Seeger Sims. Hey, guy. And welcome to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We'd like to know that you were here because we are not.
Well, I'm not making anything. Mariah's just cutting a bunch of stuff up and gluing it down as she does.
That sounded very judgy.
Don't forget those thumbsy upsies.
Okay, we're going to do this. Okay.
Yeah, a little. I can see a little Kandinsky there. Paul Clay.
This gentleman, he passed away in. So I went there in 2004, and I think he had just passed away, or it was a few years before, like 2001 or something like that. If I remember correctly, because I was 27.
Post or pre-war or World War II. I'm assuming was like during World War II.
Probably.
Is he Jewish?
No, I don't think so. You know, I didn't look into I mean, if somebody wanted to get on the Wikipedia and start dropping, you know, Friedrich's info in there, that would be awesome. Okay, kind of dig that, but I don't want to glue it down yet. And then what we might do here is trim this out. That's fun. Could even just use that down at that bottom part there.
Also, you need me to do some butterfly stamps for you. I can do that.
Well, this is my butterfly. This is his butterfly.
It's not very butterfly-y. But it needs a little bit more punch.
Remember, we're going abstract is the other theme here. So,
I can abstract you some butterflies.
Okay. If you want to abstract me some butterflies, go ahead.
I don't know where they are.
She doesn't know where they're at. She's lost her butterfly.
1928 to 2000. You were right, Mariah. It would just not too long after you hit it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of remember that part.
August collage prompts. Stamp. Door. Time. Butterfly. Books. Library. And the bonus theme is abstract. So see, it doesn't have to be abstract. That's the bonus.
I know, but I would like to keep mine all abstract, please. This is my vision. Remember, I've been thinking about this for a while, so don't harsh my mellow.
Yeah, and when she visions, we all just stand back and frickin' awe.
We should. Aw, vision happening.
Well, and then later on, she pitches her hissy fit because it didn't happen. And
yeah,
that's entertaining. Also,
I am also Jello not concrete, and I am also being prepared to modify my plan.
Oh, I love it. And Eddie says, "Don't yuck her yum."
That's right, and don't. That was the one I was. Thank you, Eddie.
That was what she was going for, and the choir sings. And I'm preaching to the choir here, I know, because y'all have heard this stuff before.
But it's Monday, and what would a Monday be without a little bit of
negativity?
Pessimism.
Just to keep everybody real. That's my job.
Keeping it real.
And by golly, I do it.
And authentic.
Dang good job.
We'd like a little more faux.
A little less author.
That's right. Your authenticity is showing.
You dial it back.
Put it back in.
I don't want it. Something else.
Oh, we're so funny. We're like
okay. If by
memes.
Abstract do you mean a butterfly with a wing coming out of its nose?
I don't know.
Let me look at that. I don't know. I'm having a hard time seeing that butterfly.
Okay, I'm gonna cut out my other elements here.
She's cutting out the other elements.
My big ones. Because then we're going to decide, all right, do I put this in the background? Which, I mean, the other piece that I have. Or do we fill it in? Or maybe I just color it in?
I love that tiling. That's the kind of tiling I like to do.
This, I know.
You have to line stuff up. Oh, good Lord.
No, this is just more of a fit and go. Keep it moving. No measuring.
Becky said my pessimism could be a goth band. You mean like the kind that you wear around your wrist? Or the kind that sings on a stage?
It sings on a stage, but that's pretty hilarious. That was a very abstract thought.
Must clarify.
And it was so...
Susan! Where is Susan? Susan. She came in and I missed her. Alicia wants to know, is it abstract or surreal? Well, it just kind of depends. It could, yeah, because that surrealism is that melty looking clock there. That's, oh, what's his name with the mustache?
Well, supposedly this is also a design of old Frederick.
Well, he and Dolly must have been good friends.
I think his was more about the organic shapes because he was more environmental.
Yeah, and Dolly's were just melty.
He's just weird. That's fine. We like some weird, but, you know, it's different.
Darcy said, it really isn't important to get literal with definitions.
That's right.
The only rule is to have fun. A band that plays a concert. Oh, I don't, yeah, but I'm more of the intimate venue, you know, like bars and restaurants and small parks.
Yeah, small.
I like to bond with my audience. And Alicia says these concepts confuse me. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't get too wrapped up in it. I mean, we like to be kind of a little cerebral and funny over here, but
I just want to do some tiling that looks like that. I just love it so much. I don't know if I approve of the way she's cutting this out. But...
we've now entered that part of the stream, y'all.
I'm gothing.
So, I like these, but I think they're more of a distraction than they are a addition at this moment.
What?
The little outer tile parts, because it stops your eye. It's kind of more of like a...
Well, you got a black book in there.
I know. But I'm keeping...
Oh, you're cutting off the little extra outside edges.
And I'm a little
Well, you can always put those in someplace. You know, if you've got a white spot that needs covering up.
Yeah, and because they're square, we could put them, you know, like, even though they were here, we could put them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virginia needs a nap. I do too, Virginia. I had a hard time going to sleep last night because I had coffee late in the day.
Mm-hmm. I told you were going to. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you get tired of being right, but
I don't.
I suspect you don't.
Learn from the best.
I'm fixing to take a nap as soon as I finish up here because I don't have to be on call for anything else.
Okay, hey, I'm kind of digging this layout here so far. We just got to figure out, you know, kind of what's going to go behind things or cover up other things. Now we need our butterfly.
Well, you need, again, I think that you need a background.
Yeah, I'm going to fill that in, but I don't want to, like, if I glue this down, then I got to work around my pieces, but I think these all should be forward.
Yes. That's why you do your background first.
Right, but I don't always know that about my background. Like, I like...
Okay, here, I've got an
this.
idea for your background.
Okay.
If you just hand it to me, I'll just gel print it.
Well, but I got my one piece down. Yeah. All right. No, fair enough. But keep it. We need that transparent blue, because I think it should be the blue, because that'll help carry it through. Either that or kind of the green color. But I'm also kind of digging the orange tape.
I'm too.
So maybe the orange, stick with the orange, because then the tape's not going to become an issue.
Well, it is, because it's going to come up because you didn't glue it down.
Well, we're gluing things over it. It's not going to, like, peel up.
Well, so saith you.
Well, and I remember I've glued this thing down, and it's across all 3 things, so that should be fine. I'm also loving that this is a number 13. I like a 13. Some people don't like that, but I do.
I do too.
I like 7s, 13s.
It's part of my goth band.
we only perform on the 13th.
Yeah.
How funny would that be? Sorry,
I gotta get my stuff out of the way here, because I don't want to.
We only do shows on the 7th, on the 13th, and maybe one floater day.
Okay.
All right, kind of getting a vision of where things.
And that's certainly a vibrant orange.
Yeah, it's here, and I'm going to trim that so it's not sticking out, causing issues. Sticks out, cut it off.
Sticks out, cut it off. All right, I need a less busy background here.
All right.
So you want that same color of orange.
Yeah, or, in the wheelhouse there. I don't think it has to be. You can use the Ara, the one that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some white with it though.
Now,
and acify it.
Before you do that, maybe I should stamp some eyeballs in the background. So they might just show up in different little places, like little eyes coming through. What do you think about that?
I think you should place those more strategically.
Strategery. Okay.
Strategery should be employed.
Hey, don't muck up the back of my cards. These are mucho importante. Well, hey, this was your idea, so,
Okay, folks. Here we go.
Here we go. I mean, I can glue probably another one, but let's try not to make these any thicker than they gotta be.
All right, don't hand me that quite yet.
Okay. And we will be stamping in these colors if we can get to it today, hopefully. I think we're moving along pretty good.
I'm impressed with the progress. Gosh darn, my pins are grabbing here.
I'm going to cut things while you're setting up paint. Because we may be using these. We could tile them in.
I'm customizing your color here, honey.
Okay. Appreciate that. It's full service art over here.
That's right. Hey, check this out.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, and I like that it's don't mix it too much. Just leave it kind of splotchy.
Is that enough?
Oh, I think that's probably plenty. Probably more than enough, but that's all right. And hopefully it doesn't mess up my little background. You think that's fine? You know what I can do is I can always print that other piece out again and cut it and glue it on top. See, modify your plan.
I think I'm going to be able to do this without mussing you up.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Oh, so mixing some paint on the fly. Well, and here you've got some little pieces if you want to patch in.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Ah, that's cool. All right, what I am going to kind of do here, I could come back with my markers and do a little bit, but I am going to wipe this up just a little, just so some of the other line work comes through a little bit more. But you matched that tape like a champ.
Hey, I had to use 3 different colors too.
I love it. Okay.
Here, look at this. That's funny, isn't it?
It is. Now I can come back in with my markers too. And probably reestablish some of that line work if I want. But that's looking pretty good.
I'm going to leave this. I think it's real interesting.
Yeah. Well, it'll help us talk about what we're doing over here. Oh, look at that. That's fab. Okay. So let's kind of put our stuff back down. Oh, I gotta be careful because it might just start gluing itself down. See, I think that needs to come across here, but maybe it does there. I think that's sort of where that needs to be. And we should split our clock maybe across the 3. I like that better than what we had before.
Yeah. Okay, I need to start reading the...
Yes.
Again, I gotta get you back down here on the table because I can't... You're too far away to...
Alright, so what I want... Oh, actually, we could put the window sort of up at an angle. See, that I think that the angle is okay because the line work there says that this is kind of flowing this way anyway. But Patricia will confirm or deny that and yell at me here in just a second if need be.
I can't. Alicia buys this simply. That orange background definitely. See, it just made a whole big difference there.
Yeah, it did. I really want this to be like maybe that. Swooping down in there.
Okay, I don't hate that.
You don't hate that?
Mm-mm. We need to.
I gotta bubble that so it's better.
We're gonna have to start buying Simply Ketchup.
Oh, we still got a stamp. Now I got a small one or a big one.
That's more better. What you just did there, even though the lines are going
yeah, they're kind of going, but it still sort of flows this way. And what I could do is I could even bring my marker in.
And if you would, okay, here's a suggestion.
Okay.
If you bring it down so the orange goes around and creates a frame, just bring it down a little bit.
Oh, so the orange is, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I could bubble
it
these.
Blocks it.
Well,
I can't. I haven't seen it yet here.
And I could come in with the markers and bubble these so it isn't such a hard line.
You need to frame it on all sides. Don't just frame it on one. Top. You need to pull it in so it's over on the other side too.
She likes that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, are we going big stamp or little stamp? Probably little. Because we're running out. We got a lot of big things here, y'all. But I could put the big stamp back behind there. Let me cut this out. We'll see. kind of wish I had one stamp that was right in the middle of these two. Like this one's little. We got to get our butterfly too. I don't know what that's about, but I don't like it.
I would really like for you not to diagonally that.
Diagonally what, this?
No, the thing you just put down.
You get that it's all like melty, right?
Whatever.
She don't. She don't, and she don't agree.
I think the diagonal. You need to match it up to the door.
The door, huh? Oh, because you want it to be like here.
I don't like it.
See, she
the
likes
diagonal there. It bothers me because that's what I look at. I see that and it bothers me a lot.
Yes, we hear it.
Thank you.
Jesus. I can't guarantee it's gonna stay that way, but I am appeasing you at this moment, so you can feel free to.
So it creates a relationship.
Yeah,
between the one above it and the door over there. So you have a 3 thing here. Now, you do have a diagonal, but it's contained within the boundaries of the black book.
Yes. Now, here's my other struggle, because I feel like, so like what you're talking about, kind of keeping balance, it's almost like our butterfly really needs to be over on this side, because we need to balance. See, we have 1 and 2, and then we need a 3. So our door actually needs to move.
Where are you moving it to?
Well, I don't know if I'm moving it.
Well, why don't you take more off the butterfly?
Yeah, I am. I think I am. I just wanted to have options there if I needed it.
Oh, I don't understand where you're going to move your door. Oh, you're just going to move it in.
Yeah.
In. Okay.
I'm kind of tightening things up here a little bit.
Yeah, I understand.
Kind of like the clock a little bit lower there. Since we're leaving.
Well, Karen is inspired. Pan pastels are ordered and heading to the studio. You know, I love pan pastels, but they're just such a whip.
It takes the whole thing to like bring them all out and do the thing.
Oh, and then it just takes so long to get the intensity. You've got to go over them a couple of times before I get the desired oomph.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Huh? Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think I need that.
I like that, tucking that in there. It makes a relationship to what you have down here and a large lump at the bottom.
I just love her so much. I love her so much. Nice little hoop. What do we think?
I haven't seen it yet.
I just love it when I haven't seen it yet. What is it now?
Okay, you need to put it over there on the other side because you got too much of the stuff on the one side. You don't have any on the other side next to the one that you wanted to slant.
Well, I got my one stamp here, but maybe I do go with the bigger stamp.
Okay, the piece that you just put down above the butterfly. I want it to go on the opposite side over there to balance out all of the turquoise that you have there. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Can you, like, give me an indication that you heard?
I hear you. Patricia, I hear you.
Thank you. And actually, yeah, just see, look at that. You've got to, you're creating, tuck that little dude right there in the corner. It fits perfectly.
Do we like that with the stamp? I mean, we got to get our stamp in there. It doesn't have to live there, but maybe we put the stamp here. But see, that's a lot of square over here.
Yeah, I hear you. Good point.
A little too much square.
Too much squared off. And that one looks like it's puking out the top of its head.
Yeah.
I like that over there.
And this thing, yeah. I do too, because it
fits that space. It creates a little bit of variety with all of the organic shapes that you've got.
We could tuck the little stamp coming out of the top of the book.
No. Put it in the corner where you had it a while ago.
Over here?
Above the butterfly.
You like that? She likes it because it's...
I don't like that.
Squared. There.
No.
Remember, you gotta delay. Don't be angry. Delay your anger. Give it a second.
Drives me so crazy. Crazy.
She drives me crazy, and I can't.
And see, here's the other thing. Okay, look at me. See this? This is good.
Mm-hmm. We like this?
Good.
She says it's good. Now, I think I'm going to bring the book up because remember, we're going to chop this off, and I think we just need more book on this piece.
More book.
More book.
I don't have a feeling about that.
Okay. Now, what is the best way to get this all glued down in this order? What we got here? We got 28 minutes. I can do it.
Well, you just gradually pull each piece one at a time out.
I think I'm going to start here. Kind of go upside down.
Or you glue pieces to the one underneath.
Well, I'm going to kind of tack it into place because we know that we want that.
Hey, did I tell you I poured some new of the glitter glue into my thing and it seems to be really runny?
Well, you know, it hasn't like dried out. It's been sealed up down there, but you should probably, did you shake the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd just say it's...
Maybe mine's just turned into thicker.
Yours is getting thicker because it, you know, has more exposure to... Air and things, yes. And we're gonna put some eyeballs on this if we can. In our color combo. Or we just, you know, do the color combo thingy over on the other side and call that a win.
Okay, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. This is a little bit too heavy for me right now. I'm feeling a little irritated. But I love you guys. Bye. I'm not sure what all that meant, but okay.
It means that you're not for everybody.
Well, we never imagined that I was, for God's sake.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't believe I walked around with a sign saying, you know.
Okay.
Everybody loves me.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. We're just, you know, some of this is probably not going to end up exactly. We're not going to stress about that.
No, we're not.
I am going to try to get as much out of everything as I can because this seems the right thing to do, right? Yes, indeed.
So now let me make sure that I got this right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to flip this over and then you're going to cut it apart.
I am.
Again.
Yes.
So that you've got your separate cards to tuck in. And then when you flip your cards over, you can put them back together in the puzzle and they all...
Yep.
I just think that's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Patricia. And see, we'll probably put something over here because I don't like this little thing that's happening there, but we'll remedy that here in a bit. That's not a right now thing.
I'll take your word for it. I don't really get what you're talking about.
Bothering you?
No.
This kind of little boop in there, but that's maybe where we put an eyeball or just glue.
There you go. See, Dana said her last bottle of glitter glue did the same thing.
Yeah.
It got runny.
Hmm.
Now, the other thing that happens to them is they separate out and they have globbies.
Yeah, they get weird. Now, we've had that glitter glue for a while. So.
And they don't send it in the wintertime because temperature does affect it. So I'm wondering if maybe
it got weird. Oh.
It doesn't get cold up here. It's hotter. But trust me, I don't let it get too hot.
No, she don't. I'm going to glue this little booger bit down.
Shauna says, hopefully that irritation turns into a pearl at the end of the day.
It usually does.
It does. Y'all this is how we work.
Not everybody gets it. That's okay.
Not everybody gets it.
Sometimes I don't.
Lisa says I just need to shake my glue more.
Sometimes I got to talk to her about things.
Well, the problem is when something's really full, it's hard to get it to shake. I should have dropped some of those balls in there.
I don't think you want to be putting the balls in the glue.
Oh.
I don't think that's a good idea. I am not for this.
All right. Well, no balls in the glue.
Kind of leaving myself some options just in case we do want to tuck something somewhere, but we gotta get.
I agree. Yeah. Glue out in the middle, and then remember my problem with my leaf the other day?
Yes.
I thought that was painful for everyone. Okay. Where's Eddie's response? Oh, it hasn't come up yet. And Lexi says,
Okay, we need our 13
think of it. I also used washi last night to mark the placement of a piece so I could apply the glue and easily ensured it was centered again. Yeah, that crap tape works great for that. But here's the problem: when you don't want it to stick.
It does.
It sticks like
and then it rips your
mofo.
Paper. Yes, you're like, I thought we had this worked out.
Oh, so I don't think Teresa was irritated with you, Pete. More like she had and was feeling it in general. Yeah, I know. What is low fruit?
What?
I don't know what Eddie's talking about.
Oh.
I just remember that Goldie Hawn song.
My plums.
In I don't know what it was, but she was in a saloon, not the kind.
Yeah.
Not a salon, a saloon.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 O's, not one. And anyway, she was singing about it's such a great song, and she's so wonderful. You can touch but you don't touch my plums.
Mm-hmm. Should I cut the puzzle pieces out of my picture?
Peaches and bananas. And
yes.
What?
Should I cut the puzzle pieces out of here?
Oh, yes.
On? Okay.
Absolutely. Don't you think?
I'm for it.
I mean, I really think that's kind of like the whole.
I just wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all this.
To the tune of pants on the ground. Balls in the glue, balls in the glue. Looking for a fool with balls in the glue. I wasn't allowed to put the balls in the glue, Becky.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, probably isn't, because it always come falling out at exactly the wrong time. Do your prunes hang low? Do they wobble to and from? No, not that song, Paula. She's not talking about those prunes. She's talking about
those aren't prunes.
Tatas.
Tatas.
And these people, I'll tell you what.
See, and I think that goes right there. Maybe. It's a lot of black there, though. But I like the shape.
But Rhonda wants to know, why aren't they good? Because when you're pouring your glue out, and if you do, do a pouring session and you're pouring it out on your paper, because Mariah does that sometimes. Then
it's gonna get clogged up in there.
They clog up your tube.
Yeah, and I just feel like, the glue is too thick for a ball situation.
Well, the new glue isn't, I'm here to tell you. Unless it's all down at the bottom.
Huh.
you know, the heavy duty.
Heavy duty.
The heavy duty globby glue is down at the bottom. I don't know. We probably should take it out and give it a, since I poured some in mine.
So I don't care for that.
I
do kind of like that on top because it breaks up that a bit. What are your thoughts and feelings? And I like the line.
Yeah, I don't like that. You need that yellow up there because it repeats it from down below.
Well, we could put
I like it on top. There we go.
And our
breaking up that line.
And our puzzle piece, this other top we could go there. That's actually kind of nice.
Let me see. I'm waiting.
Because it's not going point, point, point.
Yeah. There you go. Absolutely. It balances out with your yellow down, you know, diagonally down in the corner.
Now I could tuck. Oh, no. See, I didn't leave that open. I was going to say I could tuck it there, but she
you hold your glue bottle upside down longer than you do your paint bottles. So the balls could definitely work their way down and clog it. Very good, Lexi. Thank you for articulating that for me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant. Yeah, I know that song, Shake It Up, Baby. Twist and shout.
Come on now.
Let it all out, something like that.
I was going with it. Yeah, you know, I like your feelings.
I think it was work it all out.
Something like that. Then once we cut this up, I'll stick glue in places that it might require more glue in.
I think you're really doing a fine job here, Mariah. I applaud it.
Whew, I know. We only had one little kind of stressful moment there, and that's all right.
Well, I mean, what would it be without a...
I don't anymore. It used to stress me out more, and that was more for just the people that are watching.
Oh, you felt it for them.
I did.
Well, and Mo says that she was just having a crappy day. It wasn't me.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Good to know, right?
Sometimes it is her fault. I want you to know. I'm just trying to... I got little pieces left. Do we feel like we need to use them or bring them in?
Where are they?
Like, see, that kind of might have been nice there, but that's too much dark black stuff there. We probably need, if anything...
Yeah, don't use that.
No. Maybe what we do is bring that a little bit in there.
No, I don't think it needs it.
Oh, to finish...
I like the breathing space.
Oh, but to finish off and close up my orange... I don't like that. See, that bothers me. Although it kind of repeats the puzzle piece now. We have more relationship at this point with how it dips in.
Yeah. You put that down in the corner over here where the butterfly is. That piece you're holding in your finger.
Well, maybe I tile I should tile this, and then that gives good repetition.
No, don't tile that. You need it in the opposite corner from the one you've got up there. On top of the butterfly.
I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. I got you, girl.
You see what I'm saying?
I do. And I don't have to use all of it either.
You do not have to.
Okay, see, I really need it going the other direction, like I saw. I think this one. Yeah, see, that looks... And then I'll chop that off.
There you go.
Let's chop it. See, we're laying our own tile. This is my kind of tiling.
It cinches, it anchors your corner.
Because this was a little weird over here anyway, and I was struggling with it a bit.
Would it fit under the stand?
No, I glued the stamp. The stamp is down.
Down.
I could glue around it or on top of it, but I don't know what that is.
I'm just very much liking this.
And I do have more tiles. If we want to lay them in places, we can. I think what would be smart, though, is to cut it apart at this point and see where we're at. Like, I'd like to come along with the orange. I don't know, though. That it does leave a little bit of... it's a good nod to some of the stuff that's happening here.
I think it is, yes.
But even, okay, hold on. Got an idea.
Okay. I got to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. That one. I don't want a fat one. That's not the right one. We'll fix it. There we go. Just so that looks a little more finished. Proper. That's cool. What y'all think about that? Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. I have to do some more of that here in a minute, but. All right, should I glue the butterfly down? I think I should glue the butterfly down.
Yeah.
That's where he's going to stay. I mean,
I
down.
think so.
We're not putting any more in. Any more tiling needs to be done.
Oh, hello, Mary Thomas.
Mary Thomas.
We were just talking about the lovely time that we had at the... And I'm really not into those kind of group situations, but...
We need something here.
I liked that one.
Should we put that back in?
What is it?
Ooh, that's kind of nice. All right, hold on.
Hold on. Oh, Carla says that Ross has craft supplies. Yeah, they do intermittently.
Yeah, they don't, it's not always
I like breaking up that large blue clock.
Oh, did you see what I did there with the line? Well, the clock's going to get broken up.
Okay, good.
Because it's going to get cut up. And then I would like to do some more other line stuff around it. I don't know if I bring the orange in there or if I do more of the
Rhonda
green.
says she wasn't here for the explaining and she's dying to see the how purpose of cutting it up. Well, can you flip it over?
Okay, well, let me glue.
I mean, you got everything glued down, right?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that still floppy just in case.
Yeah, floppy doesn't hurt.
Are y'all just, oh my God. I got it tight. There we go.
Oh, yeah. This is a nod to the puzzle pieces that were on the original.
See, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, Carl Miller.
Look at that.
Now, see, this is kind of like when, Carrie does his big masterboard
Yes, I was thinking about that. Oh, see, this is lifted. That's good. That's the universe saying, hey, whatever you were thinking about doing, you should do it. See, I like that in there like that, personally.
Shauna says it's cool, Mariah.
But I do want to lift this up a little.
Star Traveler Muse says, I see it now. Hi, Carl Miller. I love saying Carl Miller. What Becky said. What'd she say? Oh, she said, aw. And then she had a a Bosch, the screen. I think so.
See, doesn't that look good? Like that in there? Here, let me just show you. Here, look.
Yes. Very good. It completes the doorway. Or whatever.
All right.
There.
See, I told you we need to glue down a lot of things because once I busted it apart.
Because that big yellow, big
orange, the orange was just like
screaming at me, hollering.
It's hollering. Stop hollering at me.
So rude.
I tell people don't holler at me. When Brad has his earbuds in, he talks loud at me, and I'm like, I'm right here. Holler at me. He's like, oh, sorry.
And
got my earbuds on. Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes I forget where I'm downstairs, and then I'm like, why is everybody talking so quietly? And then I remember I'm, earbudding.
You're earbudding?
Okay, what did Grace say? I was out on a walk and couldn't text Rhonda. My question is, what the heck does planetary alignment have to do with the barometric pressure? Well, we're not sure there's a direct correlate there,
we're just
but
saying
we're
that
just
there could
speculating,
be.
honey.
Yeah.
It's nothing for sure here.
No.
Just,
Okay, now I got a little question for you here. I could, because see, this is opened up here enough. See, I could cut my watch so it opens up that these lines run right into there. But then, see, it'll be kind of weird when we run into here. Hi.
Yeah.
But what do we feel like that?
Hi, sweetie baby. Did you finally roll out?
Mm-hmm. It's before noon. Yay.
It says 11:52, Mariah.
Thoughts or feelings about that? Or I think maybe we just keep it as is because I do like this line around.
I think you should just keep it as is. I like the movement.
Goodness, there.
Shauna said, hi, Izzy. When does school start, by the way?
Not this week, but next week. I think on Thursday, on the 13th.
And Palace says, leave it.
Okay. It's being left.
It's being left.
Now, I really do feel like I want to do something here. Either I need to bring the orange up around that or trim it.
I've got some more orange paper here if you need it.
Yeah, maybe that's just I just need a little chunk of that to.
Well, and I have some on this regular kind of paper if you want it too. Where I braided off.
Because I really think it is as simple as, see, like I just need to. What do you think?
I'm waiting for it to show up.
I mean, I could draw it in too.
I think it, yeah. I don't know why you're getting all upset about that, but
I
think it does. You need to continue that
orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
But I think you might need this more solid here on this piece of paper.
Oh, do you? Okay. And I know some of y'all are like, wow, that's, but this is my particularness showing. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use the other part.
Well, you need to.
Yeah, I'll fill it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fill it in.
Thank you. Paula says she's struggling with her combo. She's gonna steal your idea, Mariah.
Oh, I love it. You do it. That, hey, highest form of compliment.
And she's gonna color that in. It's not gonna be white. And screaming at you from the corner.
Screaming at you from the corner.
I really worry, you know, about a lot of the people don't like certain colors, and it's hard for them to relate colors that are being. These I just consider as pastel primaries.
Pastel primaries.
And, you know, Mariah's kind of bringing in her own orange here. I don't think orange was part of the color.
Oh, no. Like, this is the color combo. We'll do a little bit more. Good golly, I got smoochy, but that's all right. We got multiple cards we can use. All right, what are we doing here? Ah, man, we're out of time. Okay.
Yeah, you are. You need to
move along.
Round it up.
Round it up. All right, guys. Well, that was super fun. Hold on here. Good gosh, they're being loud down there. Let me secure this. Got to get a picture.
And Eddie wants to know if the eyes need to be human.
No.
I don't think so.
And I even thought it was pretty great that Carrie had used the eye stencil. It's not eye stencil, but it's the sweater weave one from Becky that has like the letter I. I think that you can, you know, for interpretation. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
You need a wet one for your excess glue.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I think this is pretty cool. All right, one last view of it all together.
There we go. Shauna says, best chat in town.
There we go. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. And look at, see, great repetition there with those lines and the color. Boom, boom.
I know, and what's nice about it, and it doesn't always happen, and this is why I'm always absolutely blown away by Carrie's. And now I know he does come in once in a while and do another thing to the little ATCs. Mm-hmm. But how, when he chops them up,
how just perfect they seem, yes.
And his vision is realized.
Okay,
you're getting lots of hearts.
So, sorry we didn't hit the color combo exactly today, but I'm trying not to stress about that so much, because I do get a little like, you know, I have one vision for a thing, and the two may not necessarily meet, but I think this is a really cool way to honor both. We'll do some color things there, but I also think that those colors are very well represented on our page. So I think we can really tie it back in together, but that'll have to be probably next week. So there we go. Let's do, hold on. Gotta find my stuff here. I'm gonna keep those just in case.
And Alicia says she loved how your vision turned out, Mariah.
But this was darn close to kind of where I was. Now, the fact that we did it all in the different cards, that was something that I hadn't thought about. Then it was like the puzzle piece kind of led to that. And then the, you know, that's where the be prepared to modify your plan comes in. All right, what am I doing?
It is abstract because it doesn't have the full pieces and parts.
Right, we've cut it up.
And that is one of the definitions of abstract.
There we go. I think this one's my favorite, though, out of the 3 cards. And then the door one. And then the top of the book one. But that's pretty groovy. We'll do it like that. Fluff the hair. Flat over here because I slept on it.
Are you going to hold your book up?
Oh, the pieces aren't really. I only have some of it glued. Like there's a little bit glued down, and so that and I kind of have things where I want them. So it's just going to be that.
I agree.
All right, Marty friends, we'll be back here tomorrow. It will be Tuesday, Tweaky Tuesday. I don't know what P's getting into. She's got all kinds of things kind of going on. Usually, I mean, bracelets are done though. Are you bookmarking or you starting a new thing or? Oh, she's got to do, well, you got to do papers today. Like, I need them now. Y'all been placing orders, so.
Well, I'm going to have lunch and then I'm getting on your papers.
Okay, there we go. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.